Hi everybody, Kristine Cataldo, the Lioness here. I'm a transformational coach, helping people break free from their self-inflicted constraints or social injustice that are holding them back. Tonight I wanted to chat about something that it's been on my mind because I feel super blessed in my career right now. I started to see some posts from people and talk to people that are just so unhappy in their career. And something that I've been talking about, I was talking about one of my previous coworkers, and I would always talk about Angie. Shout out to Angie, my Wonder Twin. We would talk about design your life. And so it's something when I started at the company I work for as a consultant there, we started talking about designing our lives, where we have this amazing work that we do during the day. And then in the evenings and the weekends, we're doing our thing. We're doing the things that we're super passionate about outside of the stuff we're passionate about during our work day. So I've been in this position for almost 2 years now. And when I started, I was like, first of all, I didn't know how they found me. Amazing person found me on Olivia. Olivia's amazing. She found me on LinkedIn and reached out to me and said, hey, we think you might be a fit. This might be a great position for you. We know your experience and blah, 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 and this is the job. And so we went through that and had discussions, and I decided that I was going to make a shift. So I had already done a lot of really authentic work and deep dives about who I was and what I wanted to have in my life, the people that I wanted in my life. I was trying to shape it and mold it into something that I dreamed about, something I prayed for, something that I knew God had in store for me. So I decided that I was going to leave all of that stuff that I do on the outside, all my volunteer work, all my coaching work, all my speaking, all that stuff. I was going to leave it on my resume. And so I did that. And before, I would have taken that out. I would have had 2 resumes. I would have not lied about anything I'm doing, but I just wouldn't have put that on a resume for a work environment. So I thought, no, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to leave it all in there because that's me. That's authentically me, who I am. And I want to show up. I want to be present as that whole person, because those things that I do, those are my skills. Those are my God-given gifts that I have to give back to others. So I left those there, and some of the comments in my interview were like, oh my gosh, you've lost 100 pounds. Oh my gosh, you work to empower women and to inspire women, and this is a women-owned company. So that was kind of cool, and it's a male-dominant industry, but a lot of female leaders in this, the work that I do. So that was really cool. So that was the first thing. I'm like, that was really neat how I showed up, who I was, authentically me, didn't try to change it, didn't try to morph into something else. And I remember the first week, starting the job, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take off the bracelets. I'm gonna have to lose the nose ring, or I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to do that, I'm gonna have to and I thought, no, stop, Kristine, stop. This is who you are. You dress this way, you talk this way, you say the word wonky, you love on everyone big, you wear glitter, there's all these things that I do inside and outside of work. And I made the decision to show up 100% authentically me. I said that I wanted to be an alchemist of culture. So I wanted to shift the culture. I wanted to use emojis in my text messages. I wanted to be kind to people. I wanted to really learn about people and say hi in the hallway. And all that stuff that I do out here, I wanted to do in the work environment. And I just didn't know how it would be perceived. Well, it is 100% welcomed. I found a company that is absolutely amazing. They're always there to coach me, always there to support me, brainstorm with me. It's this amazing family environment, and they're welcoming to everybody and all the gifts that everyone in the company that they bring to the work that we do for our clients. And it was the first time ever that I'm like, wow, they like appreciate all those things. Someone's not trying to stifle me. Someone's not trying to tell me, you know, whatever, we don't care what you do, you know, in your volunteer work. They like welcome it and they're like, wow, that's amazing. Share with us, you know, share how that is. So I encourage you, my friends, show up, like decide who you are. Are you trying to take a round peg and shove it into a square hole, you know, your job? Is your employer, are they welcoming to all those gifts that you bring, all those skill sets that you have, all that volunteer work that you do, all the way that you nurture those relationships inside and outside of work? Do they care about your talents and your passions and your hobbies? Like, if not, I really, really, really highly recommend that you take a deep, 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 deep look at that and evaluate if that is the right long-term employment environment that you want to work in. And I have a scripture that I quoted here. It's Romans 12:2. And it says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. And I truly believe this. Like, I know God gave me those gifts not to stifle them and not to put them like, oh, I can only use those gifts. I can only show up and love people unconditionally. I can only do that outside of work. So I have to show up and be like, not kind, not caring, not giving of that kindness to others. No, absolutely not. I do believe that I'm supposed to share those. I'm supposed to share them in every single environment I walk into, whether it's my family, whether it's in the work environment, whether it is with friends, whether it's with strangers. You know, I don't like to even use that word strangers, like it's just a friend I haven't met yet. Whether it's at a grocery store or at church or walking down the street. You know, when I show up at work and I walk past someone in the hall, I don't put my head down. I don't turn to the side. I actually meet them eye to eye and I say hello or hi, great day, how are you doing? Because you don't know where that person's come from. You don't know what that person's going through at work. You don't know, you know, what's happening at home. You don't know. You may be the first smile. You may be the first hello. You may be the first just connection in a crappy day that they're having, or you know, they could be really sad. They can be depressed. There could be a multitude of things that happen, and so I challenge you to bring your A game and your authentic self in every environment that you walk into. And I know when I spoke to my good friend Angie, you know, we would always do that. And that is what, you know, it's valued. It's valued by our current employer. It's valued by the clients. And it's great to see my coworkers, the other consultants for this company, it's great to see them show up and shine in that same way. So that's all I wanted to share with you. If you have any questions about this or want to brainstorm, want to work with me directly, please reach out to me at www.KristineCataldo, that's Kristine with a K, Cataldo with a C.net. You can connect with me there, work with me directly. I have some communities there. I have a Christian singles group. I have a women's group there, My Pride Sisterhood, and some other goodies there. And I'm going to start having some training, my own online training there. So take a peek around, and I'm still building out the site, but I look forward to connecting with you further. And if you have any questions, you can pop them in the comment section down below. And that's about it for my daily word tonight. Love you all. Oodles to noodles. Peace out, my friends. Keep authentic.